Okay, we're back. We're going to do our second tutorial. If I remember to hit the record button or hit the save button. The first video we talked about the layout and about how the layers works. So now we're going to talk about your videos, adding video in there. Okay, so how do I add a video? So on my master layers, I have my third layer from the top. I can name that live video. So we want to add a shot to it. How do I do that? All right, we're going to highlight the blank shot and right click, add shot. We're going to double click the new shot. Well, actually before that, I'm going to rename that shot so I know what it is. We're going to make a four-way shot. So let's name it four-way shot. Name it whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, so double click it to edit it. And it brings up this. So these have these preset. It's like you have a full view, side-by-side view, meaning you can get two shots in there, two sources in there. We're going to click on the three-pane shot. Let's do that. Apply. Okay. And it brings us to this editing window. So here's what we'll do to add. Like A and B, I'm going to add a video source. And C, what I'm going to do on there, I'm going to add my desktop. So this way we're going to use Desktop Presenter, which is part of Wirecast. You need to install that to capture your desktop. But what's good about Desktop Presenter is you can install that on any computer on your network, and you can capture that desktop from that computer. Yep, that's how that works. You just have to put the IP address in. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. Like you already have, Desktop Presenter running on here, and it looks like this. Just go ahead and run it. I put the 3D in there if you're going to play video, whatever. Just leave it at default settings right now. You'll learn how to mess around with this on your own. So we'll keep that there. We'll keep that minimized. So that's running. But even after you have to run it, you need Desktop Presenter to show it. So you need to click on Media, New Desktop Presenter, and all you do from here is add that IP address of the machine it's running on. And what's good about Desktop Presenter, you don't have to go, in the command line and do ipconfig, whatever. You run Desktop Presenter. Let me bring it back up again. It's going to give you the IP address. So once again, you would hit it on Media Sources, Media, click on New Desktop Presenter, and you just put that IP address in. You don't need HTTP, just whatever IP address of that computer it's running on, put it in there. And I already have these in there. And you'll see it'll come down here, so you can use that as a source. So let's get back to our editing shot, our four-way shot. So I'm going to have one of my cams in here, and the A and B. So let's click on A. And then we want to go to the attributes and make sure the icon of the camera is selected. So let's do my QuickCam Pro C910. We'll do that for the A shot. And it didn't. Alright, here's what I mean. It's buggy, it's not working, and we got to start over. Let me delete that and start over again. Yeah, a lot of times it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. So we're going to click on Add Shot, double click it, bring that three-pane shot. Okay, here we're going to click the three-pane shot, click Apply. Let's bring this over here, and let's hope it works this time. Alright, so let's click on A, and then let's see what happens if it pricks up. It did that time. Alright, now B. Now we got to come back over here again and select the camera icon. We're going to click on this shot. That worked. Now for C, we're going to click. It just disappeared. Oh, it reappeared. And we're going to. Alright, we're going to click on. There we go. So we have the A is one of my Logitech cameras. B is my other Logitech camera, and C is my desktop. So what we're going to do with my desktop, I'm going to run a browser. I'm going to go to YouTube, and we're going to show a video source from there. So let's go. I got it up, I think. Which one I got up? We'll do this one. But we need to resize it. We just want to show the video and nothing else. How do we edit that shot? Here's what we're going to do. We already have it highlighted right there, highlighted. So you come over here to the cropping tool, which is this square thing with a line going through it, and it's called configure cropping. And we're going to use these to adjust. It's going to actually crop out what we don't want to show. So let's do the right one first. Bring that all the way over. And this will tell you what pixels it is. And that looks good right there. And you see where it says 1152 to the right? There's a bug in here. When I lift that up, sometimes it doesn't. It'll move off a little bit. It didn't that time, so it was good. Sometimes it'll move off a few pixels or whatever, and you got to put that back in there though, what you want. Now let's do the top. That's good enough, and that's at 205. See, that moved off. I'm going to put 205 in there with the keyboard. We'll do the same thing on the bottom. Move this until we get it the way we like. I think it looks good. 410. I went off too. Let's put 410 in there. There you go. Now we'll resize this. Remember what we did for resizing this and moving it? I want to move it over to the right, so I'm just going to left click it and move it with my mouse. Alright, now I want to resize it, so hit the Alt button and go down. It resizes it. Now I want to try to keep it in conjunction or somewhat the same size, so what I'll do is, let me get it like that, and I'll do some more edits to it. Alright, let's cut out the left some more, and the right. Oops. Remember, it looks good right there, so it's 1128. Let me put that in back. Was it 11? Yeah, 11. No, it wasn't right. It was 1228. Only off 100. Alright. That's not good. That ain't right. I keep on. It's 1228. 1, 2. There we go. And let me just do the bottom a little bit more. Oop. $421. Alright, and we can make it a little bit bigger. Trying to make it close to this size, to the other size. Alright, it's not going to be perfect, but I like to do that. But you'll get to just what we're talking about. Let me cut off the right side a little bit more. Yeah, it's close. Alright, we'll just put that over there. Alright, now I'm going to add another. We got this space down, blank space down here. We don't, I mean, here, just this, let's see what it looks like at this point. Alright, so we got a three-way shot up there. I want to put another shot up there. Let's open up that editing shot again. Oops, wrong one. And we want to add another one here. What we can do is click on this plus right down here under the sources, and it's going to make that in there. Alright, no media selected. We want to come over to the attributes and change media. And I'm just going to pick another shot that I already have, just to show you how you can get 4 shots in there. I mean, you can actually, if you had Desktop Presenter running on another PC, you could capture that, another camera. So I got 2 cameras. I'll put the actually, let's just do this, just to show you. So I picked up Desktop Presenter again. Of course, I'm not going to resize it. I'm not going to crop it. I'm just going to resize it this time. And just to show you how you can get four shots. It kind of funky, but it works. Alright, I'm making it bigger with the Alt and the left mouse button. And let's do a little cropping. Let's just crop that right side of it out some. So we want to go in a cropping section right here, and I'll take some of that out to make it, just to show you, try to get it the same size as the other videos. It's good enough. Oops, that ain't good. Let's keep it right there. Keep it over a little bit. Oops. Stay. It's like a dog. It doesn't want to listen. Alright, it's good. Let's update that. There we go. Let's add my background wallpaper. Remember, audio, I have that turned off, but you know, remember on the previous video I said how to use that, but I'm just for this tutorial, we're not using that right now. Alright, my upper third, how do you change your upper thirds? Let's do an upper third, or how I do that. Make sure it checks in there. I'll just show you, I'll just edit. You're going to do this something similar. Let's do another one. We're going to right click on it, on the blank shot, add shot, double click it, and you can cancel. You'll get this window up. You can cancel out of this. All right, move this over here, and we're going to add a shot. I mean an upper third, which is a picture. Like I say, you can pre-make these with whatever programs you like. So in order to get that picture in, you click on this file, this middle section, which is I call files. So I already have these pictures in here already, but you need to import them. Once you import them, they'll stay in there. So how do we import them? You just click on that plus sign under the attributes, and remember you got to be in that middle thing right there where it looks like a file, I believe, and just add a picture, and whatever picture you have on your hard drive that you want to use for like an upper third, you use that. So I'm not going to go any further, but I think you understand that. I already have these in there, so it makes no sense. I don't know if I have this one. Let's see if I have this one in there. Yeah, I don't think I have that one there. All right, we'll use that. Okay, and I want to make this smaller because that is freaking huge. All right, put that up there. All right, and basically that's it. See how that is? And then I can switch to my upper thirds, and these are all separate upper third shots which I can edit. I'm not crazy about that one, but anyway. But now how do we get the lower thirds? All right, let's go on lower third. Let's make a lower third. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this. Right click on it, or highlight it and right click on it and click add shot. Or add shot, but there's already a new shot right here, so that's what it's going to look like. We'll use this. Okay, and what this does is we're going to pick a bottom third, which Wirecast has these presets in there. So we want to click on the T here, and there's all these lower thirds it has it built into it already. So I'll click on which one I want to click on. What do I want to click on? Real fast here, real fast. Which one? I'll just do this one. All right, and then you can edit it. Click on the T, and the first line is going to be. See where it's placing that at. And then the second line. And then of course you can edit it. You look over here to the right, you'll figure out how to edit it. And there's a fourth line, a third line. So basically that's what that one does. Let's highlight, let's put that in there. And then we can center it, left click it, and lower it. See, oops. Well, Let me back up here again. Let me show you how I did that again, because I don't think I had it focused there. All right, let's remove this. All right, let's add another media. We're going to do another third. We want to click on change media. Oh, I'm sorry. Click on the T. We want to click on the T when we add a new media for a lower third. That's a bunch of them that are built into Wirecast. So you can pick on any one you want. We'll just pick on this one, and then come over here to the T. So you can put, let's say, an address. You can edit it, with the colors and size, font size here. Then, put the person's name, whatever. You can play around with the sizes. And let's see what that looks like, and go back up to the editing window. We can actually, I don't know what that one. I got all these shots that it was. We can lower it down some. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. So it's similar as to adding, you adjust the size the same way as you do any size. So, I mean, any picture or even the video that you're putting in there. So once again, we talked about, to recap, about getting a four-way shot, how to do that, how to get upper thirds and lower thirds. They're very similar. And basically that's it. Just play around with it, and you'll find yourself streaming and doing podcasts. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. I can play that video here just to show you that it will play. Remember this one over here, the top right, it's a video from Ustream. Well, you're not going to hear it, but you can see the video moving. So, that's it. Thanks guys. Let's see if I recorded right this time. And I think I did.